What makes a woman beautiful? Does a woman have to have a big butt and a small waist to be beautiful? Western society and the media promote the idea that a woman must have specific features to be considered beautiful and attractive. This ideal can be oppressive and destructive to a woman's self esteem, body satisfaction, and can cause self objectification. The body positive movement works to fight this ideal by promoting bodily acceptance and inclusivity of all body types using social and digital media to spread its message. In my presentation, I will discuss these beauty ideals and the body positive movement. What are Western beauty ideals and how do they affect women? Ideal body types have changed over time, but the ideal body has never represented the majority of women's body types. Western media and the fashion industry discriminate against women based on body size and race. Common features of women that are promoted in media and fashion include round eyes, thin body, light skin, narrow faces, small noses, and high cheekbones. Taylor Swift explains how the pressures put on women in society make her feel in her movie Miss America. Quote, if you're thin enough, then you don't have the ass that everybody wants. But if you have enough weight on you to have an ass, then your stomach isn't flat enough. It's all just effing impossible. She says it caused her shame and hatefulness towards herself throughout her career. The thin ideal has been consistent in Western media and is often the most damaging to women's self esteem. Eating disorders in young girls are becoming more and more common. Eating disorders such as anorexia, bulimia, and binge eating disorders seriously impact health. I myself have struggled with my relationship with food, and as have many of my girlfriends. In my own personal experience, many of my friends, and sometimes myself included, will not eat or purposely starve themselves to be skinny or look good in pictures, and so their stomachs aren't bloated, which is ridiculous that we even have to think that way. Photo editing services such as Facetune and Retouch give young girls unrealistic ideas of what their bodies should look like. Fashion magazines and social media influencers use photo editing to make their bodies fit into these ideals in media, even if it is not what they look like naturally. This can be very harmful. Media promotes these unrealistic images in society, and it can create unrealistic ideas of what a woman's body should look like. So this is a video example of how far Photoshop can actually go and how advanced it's become. So he starts off with a pizza, and then the end result is just insane. As you can see in this video, photo editing services can completely change the way a woman's body looks, how their face looks, how their skin looks, literally everything. I mean, it just changed a pizza into a woman. It's insane. So the media also sexualizes girls in a much different manner than guys. Women in public eyes are often criticized for showing too much skin or showing too little. Suggestive sexual imagery of women is just continuing to feed into these ideals that exist in today's society. Many forms of entertainment targeted towards a younger audience contains explicit sexual content with unrealistic ideals of sexual attitudes and sexual behaviors of women. This can be extremely damaging to young girls and how they perceive their sexuality. So, the body positive movement is a social movement that was created to empower young girls and teach them that it is okay not to fit into society's beauty ideals. This movement promotes acceptance of all body types and appearances. The movement addresses these unrealistic body types and works to create an environment free of judgment, comparison, and criticism. Lady Gaga brought lots of lots of attention to the movement in 2012 on her website with her song Born This Way. On her website, she posted images of her natural body and opened up about her struggles with eating disorders. She encouraged her young fans to love their body and celebrate who they are. This brought the body positive movement to mainstream media. After this, many websites and blogs launched promoting similar ideals, making the body positive movement. Although the body positive movement has faced lots of criticism over the last couple of years, it promotes a positive message to young girls, and that matters. The movement only continues to grow, and because of globalization, more body types are being represented in media. Women like Lizzo, women like Ashley Graham, who is seen in the middle, who is a plus size model who appeared in magazines such as Cosmopolitan, Vogue, and Glamour, and Kate Wesley, who is seen on the left, who has a social media campaign called Anybody. These women are the start of a changing culture that will hopefully someday promote all body types. Thank you.